What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 555 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, it's time for a comment of the day. And the comment comes from the Nakama King Bear, who said, "One of my favorite moments. I love how Luffy lets the fishmen decide how they see the Straw Hats. It actually makes sense because he is looking to be the Pirate King, the man with the most freedom of all." And I have to agree with that. I love that aspect with Luffy. Specifically for like two reasons. One is that I think it kind of more solidifies my opinion that I had originally, which is we should have just went there and stopped Hordy right off the bat, versus like what Jinbei was saying, which was hold off because we got to make sure we do it the right way because of how people are going to view things and yada yada. And it's just kind of like, who cares, you know, whether I'm right or whether Jinbei's right, people are going to have different perspectives, different feelings on things. So if they, you know what I mean, like we might as well do us. Let them figure it out afterwards. That's not what we're concerned about. Let them decide on whether or not we're right or wrong. And then I think that also then ties back into like the second reason I like this is that it kind of it absolves us of having to make that decision on what is right or what is wrong. We don't care about what is right or wrong. We care about being pirates and being free. Who cares if everyone in Fishman hates us? As long as we're still free at the end of the day and we're king of the pirates, who cares? I don't think Roger really cared about how people really perceived him. Granted, I think he may have in certain situations, but for the vast majority, if someone like, for example, like in Nami's Island, hated Gold Roger, he did not give a fuck. And I think that's how Luffy feels. Because if we do spend too much on like having to appease everyone and making sure we do the right things, that I do feel like that takes away from the whole being a pirate. So I wholeheartedly agree with you, King Bear. I love Luffy's mentality of I'ma do me, you do you, we'll figure it out at the end. But with that being commented, I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and we'll right into today's episode. Reminder though, this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release. I just got finished crying to some One Piece spoilers. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like you're crying because they were good spoilers, or you're crying because you got spoiled? That's gonna be a surprise for you. I can't wait to get caught up. Do you still think Luffy will pull out new move for Hordy? 100%. 100%. I can't. Someone, I think it was in a live stream maybe, or someone commented, I can't remember, but someone was like, you know, Hordy only trained Luffy on hockey. He didn't train Luffy on developing new gears. And I'm like, true, I'm guessing that that's all they thought, but I know how Luffy's brain now works. You know, when we first learned Gear 3, he may have learned hockey, but he's gonna be like, oh, I learned hockey, well, let me think about and applying it to another move. So I'm still spoiler free, thank God. Me too, Jack. Hey. That's honestly why I think I would want to read the manga, is for the cover stories. Because goddamn, so far every time I've watched, well, I guess mine are colored versions, but still, anytime I've reacted to the cover stories, I fucking love them. But let's go ahead and start this up. But before we do, it's time for hoodie time. Look at that. Look at my man's. Look at that sexy face. My favorite part about it is like Zoro is the I in One Piece. And then his little logo is the O. That's hot AF, right? My man is so sexy. Damn, the color is Sanji's hair color. Yeah, it kind of is. I would say a little bit darker than Sanji's, but black would be better than yellow. I don't know. It just didn't. When I looked at the black, it just didn't seem as defining. Zoro just didn't seem to stand out as much. Very impressive though. Like if I stayed alive, like awake during that, I feel like such hot shit. Of course, I don't know how far he's trained, if it's like Shanks where he can specifically choose who to affect and not to. he did it. He used it on just the imposters, not everybody around. So I guess you guys are just strong enough to withstand it. Like Megalo, even from far away, your fucking face. I just thought of this. I'm really hoping Chopper fights first because I want to see. Wait, did his bandana change colors to black? Low-key wouldn't mind Bink Sake. I haven't heard that in a hot minute. Chopper, transform. Come on now. Like, no, I'm done after seeing that. I'm running away. I will take the death. She's too young to have drinks, Sanji. 6 minutes. So it is black. I love the no shirt. Oh my god. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Surprised you didn't go with your big hands. Oh! Please do it. I love the wah in his voice. Captain Usopp. Alright, I'm gonna set them high then. They're high. Understatement. Did he move that fast? Nani? Mozy loves all things Chopper, 100%. I'm sorry, I had to figure out if this is sarcasm. Jake, is that sarcasm or is that a typo? Can't believe Mozy likes Kung Fu Point. Is that a typo? Because like that's my two favorite things, as someone just pointed out. It's Chopper with basically as broccoli. Like I can't get any better than that. He's so fat and useless. Blasphemy! I'm sorry, my brain has to like reset of what you just said. Ban incoming. You're out of here! I will agree, Jake. I will agree that he does look a little stupid being all plumped up like that. I will admit that. MVP! 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 You can't. What are those made out of? If it's steel, I already know how to cut that bitch. Iron? Was that it? I can't remember. Was Mr. Iron or steel? I can't remember. I always wondered how they were going to deal with the time skip, on if they were going to flash back to it or not. I don't like that you stole Zoro's color. I have a chub. Zoro, stop! What? Oh. 6 minutes. Low-key, I wish I could see him in a dress again. 6 minutes. The average time every time someone smokes. You shorten your life by 6 minutes every time you smoke a cigarette.
ニューカマー憲法の師範からバイタルレシピを奪う。それが俺の今すべきこと。てめえらなんか。油断したわね、キャリボーイ。
You can do it on air too?
逃げて。俺は空を。
I'm walking on air. Whoa.
なのさ。スカイ。
Sanji's is cooler though.
飛んでやがる。白星ちゃんに話があるならまず俺を通してもらおうか。俺は泣く子も黙る。あなたのナイトです。雑魚の料理か。ディアブルジャンブー。ポワルはフリール。スペクトル。
It's rainbow colored. I like that. And Megalo with this stupid fucking grin. Yes, Poppy. Finally wasn't surprised by that ending. 1 million, is that foreshadowing I smell? I mean, like, what? There are 5 million Fishman citizens. I guess theoretically there could be at least 1 million that are probably still despising humans. That would make sense. Like, there you go, Jake, with the loophole. Why doesn't Chopper just beat Hordy so that it's not a human? I think they would use the technicality that he ate the human fruit, so theoretically you are part human. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 555 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this reaction. It's been real, it's been great, it's been hella great. Later on.